Hi, and welcome to In My Mug, episode number 6, on Monday the 10th of November 2008. My name's Steve Layton and I'm your host. Listen guys, before I do anything, thanks so much for the support over the past week. For those who haven't been following on the blog, we entered the iTunes video podcast chart, and we went in at number 12, and with all of you guys subscribing and getting involved, we went as high as number 2, where we knocked Jamie Oliver off from his number 2 slot, and he had number 1 and number 2, and now he only had number 1. We have dropped back down again now, but it was fun while it was going on. So thank you to subscribing. If you haven't already, there's a link on In My Mug, www.inmymug.com, across the bottom there. And if you look for the iTunes link, that will open your little iTunes program and let you subscribe to the podcasts. I don't really like calling them podcasts, but that's kind of the directories that they've gone in. So really they're just mini reviews that I kind of want to do. So thank you very, very much for that. Thank you very, very much for the feedback. I know last time there were a couple of issues with the camera. We are using a brand new camera today. I'm also mic'd up, which is hopefully going to improve the sound a lot. We are trying to make them better, trying to make them more professional, and hopefully that'll come across in them. So, what am I going to cup today? Well, the coffee that I've got here is, actually before we do that, I have to show you my mug, because it's kind of the routine we've got into with these. 6 episodes in, I don't want to break a tradition. These are some has-been cups that we made up, and this one is the Gaffer, the Boss mug. So, yeah. Sarah normally steals this one off me, but I've got it today because she's not here. So, the way I've brewed it today is I've been using the AeroPress, and I brewed it earlier, and I've actually videoed that, which is going to be the next In My Mug mini, which may come out a little bit sooner than the normal minis do. So, hopefully we'll go through the methods of the AeroPress. Coffee that I'm cupping is a Rwandan, and it's called Rwandan Amizero. Which is a very small cooperative, which is based in I believe in the south of Rwanda, in the province of Gatsibo, and I'm trying to think what the village is called, but it's an incredibly tiny village. It only produces 23 bags a year, so tells you about the rarity of this coffee, that you don't see, you won't see a lot of it around. We were lucky enough to buy this from what's called the Cup of Gold, which is a cupping competition that is a precursor for the Cup of Excellence. It's kind of like a warm-up. It isn't the Cup of Excellence. It doesn't follow quite the same rules, and it's not an open auction. We were lucky enough to have somebody there who bid for this coffee for us, as they were part of the jury. We paid a great price for it, and it's a red bourbon that we like very, very much. So I'm going to dive into the cup and let you know what I think. I spent yesterday doing a cupping for a wine company that we supply coffee to, and we just had 3 coffees on, and this was one of the coffees that we had on, and that's why I wanted to bring it today. This for me is my perfect breakfast coffee. It's very light, it's not heavy bodied, it's got a great acidity to it, and real lemon peel acidity to it, which on the front end of the palate you kind of go, oh wow. But it mellows out into this very creamy, smooth cup afterwards, that just shows you how incredibly well processed this coffee is and what fine coffee it is. The aftertaste is just gorgeous. It's almost like a dark cocoa powder, kind of very rich, lovely and smooth aftertaste. Would go absolutely perfectly with a croissant or a pastry. Just a gorgeous way to wake up. Very, very smooth and very delicate. On the mid palate, it's got this real funky kind of, it's like a pineapple-y, very fruity, I'm trying to find the right words for it, but it's very in your face, and as I say, then it goes into this lovely cocoa. A fantastic coffee with a fantastic provenance for Rwanda. It's another place that's very difficult to tie down exactly where they're from. I was lucky enough to go on the Cup of Excellence competition this year and see for myself what Rwanda's like. And it's a strange country because the average farmer only owns 200 trees. Well, 200 trees is like a drop in the ocean. And there's something like 500,000 people which are reliant on coffee as an income. So it tells you how much coffee is grown, but how few, are kind of owned. There's no like big plantations or kind of big companies out there. They're all small people. So really, we tied it down to a village, and tying it down to a washing station is phenomenal. And that's what we've got with this coffee. Very enjoyable. But you haven't tried it. We've already got this coffee on special offer. It's already dropped down from £7 to £3.50. But I'm still going to give you a voucher because I'm that kind of guy. So underneath there, you'll see a voucher code and a valid until date. Hopefully that should work for you. And yeah, try this coffee. For £2.50, you're going to try one hell of a coffee. Reason we're doing that is it is coming towards the end of the season now. We've got around about a bag and a half of it left. It's been very popular, but I want to get it gone because we've got some new stuff coming in, and I want you to be able to try it. A few housekeeping things just on the end. Keep your feedback coming. Get subscribed to iTunes. Let us know what you think. What I really would like to do with the In My Mug Minis is have questions from you guys. It might be how to brew a cafetiere. It might be what coffee would go best with my evening meal. I want to pair a coffee with a curry. What can you suggest? Listen, email those questions into me at the email address showing just below there. Let me know, give me some questions, and then I'm going to have some inspiration. I have got some things that I'm going to do anyway. But it'd be really good to have a backup. So should I kind of run a bit dry, it would be fantastic to have your input. As always, let me know what you think. Come back to me. Keep that feedback coming. Listen, I hope this has come across better with the new camera and the new microphone. And yeah, I really look forward to talking to you soon. Thanks very much.